All right, it's 12 o'clock, which is an hour earlier than we started yesterday. We had to go grocery shopping. We had to do a ton of stuff this morning. So I wanted to get started at like 10, and that did not happen at all. So this is where we're at. We got this one and this one, so we got 2 to go. We've got all this brush. My mom's gonna come load up her truck with a lot of this. And then, of course, we've got a ton to clean up over here. We've got all this over here, and then we've got our pile. So next one to tackle is this one right here. And then the real tough one's gonna be this. And we've got 7 hours. This has to be back by 8 o'clock. So we have to finish at 7 so I can hose that thing off and then get it hooked up to the trailer and they can tow it back. So we got a lot of work to do, but part of yesterday was just figuring out, you get used to the lift, you get used to the saw, you get used to being up in the air, and then you start getting your rhythm, right? So we're like 2 hours late yesterday, and now today we'll be able to get into that rhythm a lot faster. So I think we're gonna be okay with this one. Now on this one, what I'm gonna have to do, I can't chop this one 16 inches at a time, because dropping them on the ground, if they bounce and roll, they might bounce into the house. And I can't have that. And I can't have it bounce into the windows or anything like that. So we're actually gonna take this one down in a large piece. Unfortunately, we did think about dropping it to the backyard, but I'll have to take part of the fence out. But what we might have to do is we might have to pick up the lift, move the lift out of the way, drop that trunk. It might be faster to do it that way than it will be to take it piece by piece. We just hook the lift up to the trailer, get the lift out of the way, and then I could probably leave this right here, right about there, and then just drop that whole thing this way. We'll have Chuck pull on the rope, put a good notch in it, and we should be able to take it right where it needs to go. That's my plan for today. Well, we got this one topped. Top's cut off. We'll start shaving it down, and then we'll drop the big one. Then it's on to the next one. All right, well, I'm gonna start cutting this down piece at a time, and we'll keep rolling. Yeah, went a little deep on that.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
Like I
but
said,
too deep on there. Only thing holding it on was right here, like 2 inches of wood.
yeah.
A little too deep on that one.
If I don't get out of here, I'll fall over my tank up there.
Look at that. Hell yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's the top right there. Got it down. Pulley, strap. Now we got to start just chopping it one piece at a time. Not bad. We did it. Just in the nick of time. We got the lift back to home. Chuck got the lift back to Home Depot just 15 minutes ago before 8 o'clock. So we got the lift back. Everything's down, everything's done, everything's cleaned up. We just have a ton of brush to haul out, logs to haul out over the next few weeks, but we can take our time doing that. No casualties aside from a screen. A branch, just barely by 1 inch, hit one of the screens on the window, on my house, not the neighbor's house. Nothing happened to the neighbor's house, no casualties to the neighbor's house. So you just got to replace the screen, that's it. But we got the top off of that tree. We rigged it with the pulley, and that was the safest way. It took some extra time, but better safe, take your time, and that's it. No casualties, no injuries. I'm just wrecked. This is what we got. So we've got a ton of brush. We gotta clear this all out. I got logs for years, but no casualties to the neighbor's house. My house just needs to get, look at this, how bad this mold is. We gotta pressure wash that. It's so bad, but we'll get there. But huge project. Probably saved 10, 12, maybe $15,000 doing that ourselves. So the lift rental cost us $1,000, and my mom paid for it, and that was it. Chuck paid for a new blade and chain on my saw, but that's it. Just hard work and 2 days of time, and we got it done. So we did good. I'm happy. Very tired, but happy. So I'm gonna go inside. Lindsay's taking a shower. I'm gonna go inside and shower, and we're gonna eat dinner. That's it. We're done for the day, done for the weekend. And we couldn't align this up any better. I have a deload next week, so I don't even have to lift heavy tomorrow. Nice and easy. So I'm happy. It was a good weekend, good time. Well, we're at the gym, and after cutting down trees all weekend, guess what I get to do at the gym? Cut down more trees. We have this mimosa tree, and it's been dropping this all over the turf, all over our cars, and I'm over it. So we're gonna chop this thing up. I had to have, one of our guys works for a local tree company. He called in the power company because that tree is touching 440 line, and I don't want to die. So we had them with the power company come in and cut it away from the power lines. But of course they leave it like this. This is how they left it. So they just cut it away, and that's it. They're done. So I'm gonna chop up the rest, It's going to take me a couple of weeks, but we'll get most of it out of the way today, tomorrow. I've got the little $88 Vevor 25cc top handle. This thing ripped through all of those trees last week, and we're just going to put a new chain on it and keep ripping it. So let's get to work. We'll change this chain out, and then we'll get to cutting. Well, not bad. We got a lot done. So I'd say we've got about half the tree. Half the tree is down and piled up. We'll do the other half next week. So more tree cutting. The tree cutting never ends here in Charlotte. So lots of tree cutting. Next week we'll finish it up, and then we'll get this parking lot super cleaned up for High Rocks Sim Race next weekend. Okay, it is Thursday. It's holiday weekend. We are all packed up. Got my girl with me, Penny. Penny, where are we going? Where are we going? Penny, are we going to your favorite place? Are we going camping? Where are we going? Oh, Penny, are we going to your favorite place? Penny's just really hot. It's hot. It's 102 outside. We have to really cross our fingers that the truck is going to be okay on the way up. My oil temps have been a little high. I cleaned out the filter for the coolant, so hopefully the oil cooler works okay. We're just gonna have to go slow. We're gonna go slow, and that's gonna be all right. So we're a little late. We're like 2 hours later than I wanted to be. So we're not gonna be up to camp till 6:30 at least, which I'm not upset about because the temperature starts dropping up there like at 5-6 o'clock. So it's already 10 degrees cooler up there. So it'll only be 90, 92. And once I get up there, it should drop even further. So fingers crossed, everything's okay with the truck and we'll be okay. Lindsay's gonna come up tomorrow, and then, man, I'm just gonna be in the river like all day in the water. So that's my goal. Hopefully we can find a spot with the new bridge. Hopefully there's a spot I can get in the water, but I need to get in there tonight because setting up the tent, we're gonna die. So hopefully we'll be okay. All right, anyways, we got to get moving. So let's get up to camp. I'll see you up there. All right, party people, here we go. We're going up the big hill. The good part is my oil temp has dropped like 6-7 degrees since I got off the highway. My water temp has dropped 5 degrees since I got off the highway. And the most important part, the air temperature has dropped 10 degrees since I got off the highway. But we are about to crawl up this big hill because I am beyond nervous that I'm about to blow this truck up. So my normal oil temp is like 210 and we're at 225 right now. Normal water temp is like 190 to 194. We're at 198. We were at 200 on the highway. Oil temp was at 230. So we've dropped 5 degrees on the oil temp. I cleaned out the filter before we left, but that oil cooler is probably hurting. It's probably a little clogged up. But a lot of shade. So the sun is starting to go behind the trees, which is good. Transmission temp is fine. Coolant temp is fine. It's just the oil. And we made it to the top of the hill. So we've only got, I got like 3 more curves to go up here and we're up to the top. And then hopefully this oil temp drops back down because that's crazy and it's not good. Water temp actually just dropped down 2 degrees. We're back down to 198. So we just got to get this oil to drop back down. And hopefully once I... All right. We made it. We made it. We're up at the top. I've almost gotten into like 6 accidents here. So had to put the camera down real quick. Passed by a state trooper up there sitting at the top of the Blue Ridge. That's the intersection for the Blue Ridge Parkway. The most beautiful highway in America. Yeah, oil temp's starting to come back down real quick. 237. So we're dropping back down. It's good. I'm just gonna stay light on the throttle. We're gonna drive real slow, try and get this to creep back down. Oh man, that's nerve-wracking. All right, we got like 30 minutes to get to camp, and then we'll set up camp. All right, I'll see you guys there. Well, we are about to pull onto our brand new bridge. So let's check this out. It's the first time I've pulled onto it. They smoothed out the gravel. It's definitely wider than it was. Look at that. And then they smoothed out all of this because this was in really bad shape. What in the what are these? These must belong to Klaus. They have to. Klaus loves the military auction, Gov Planet, and he's got some great deals off of Gov Planet, like really good deals. Those have to belong to him. They have to. All right. Anyways, look at this. This is so much smooth, a lot smoother. But then this gets still rickety up here. I think I'm gonna have to pony up for a little bit of gravel right here, but the bridge is much better. So anyways, let's get up to camp and get set up. All right, we made it up to camp. Yay. Oh, this is what I was running over. Big stick. Wonder what I was running over. All right, well, Klaus has definitely been here for sure. The grass is all mowed, like all mowed. Klaus has definitely been here, so that's pretty cool. Got all the grass mowed, even all the way up through here. Wonder how far up. He went up to, right to there. There's a little branch in the way up there. But we got a little bit of string trimming to do here to make sure that we aren't walking through poison ivy, because that's a hospital trip for me right now. I'm already broken out from being exposed 2 weeks ago, and I got bit by fire ants. So I'm already in rough shape, and I'm already on prednisone, which is why I feel really good right now. Anyways, and we have to fix the camera. The camera is like pointed. The camera's pointed down here. I think a bird landed on it, and it's like pointed down at the bridge. So I haven't been able to see anything over here at all. But let's get the string trimmer out and go ahead and clean this trail up a little bit. We can do some more tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure that most of that is just nettles, which are not fun. They're not poisonous, but they do sting. They don't feel good. So let's take care of this. Was not expecting the light to come on. All right, anyways, it's 9:15, and I realized that I forgot the air mattress and my bed rolls. I brought pillows. I got pillows, I got sheets, I got everything, but nothing to sleep on. So we're gonna take a trip to Walmart, but I am very disgusting. I'm soaked from sweat. My pants are soaked. I need to change my clothes. So what I'm gonna do is, down here at the river, you know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a spot to take a little dip, and that's my plan. I'm not sure I'll be able to get this on camera because well, I'm still gonna wear underwear, but yeah, it's very dark out and I don't have my tripod. I forgot my tripod too. I forgot everything, as usual. That's my MO. All right, I gotta take a dip. I gotta rinse off. Oh, wow. Well, I'm back an hour and 15 minutes later. I went to the Tennessee Walmart, and I should not have. It's much further away. I thought that it was closer. I was definitely wrong. I will not be going to the Tennessee Walmart again. The one down in Spruce Pine is definitely closer. Of all these blankets and sheets that I don't need. But I got a little teeny tiny twin air mattress. Penny is greatly enjoying it. That was one of the smaller, cheaper ones. Because Lindsay will be here tomorrow with my king size air mattress. And my feet won't hang off the end of it. But anyways, it's 11:15. I'm starving. I just got my meal from... I have one meal left over from meal prep for the week. And I'll make that. And I've got some fancy ramen. When I went to Harris Teeter, I could not find top ramen. It's not there. They don't sell cheap shit at Harris Teeter. So no top ramen at Harris Teeter. Not that I saw. So they've only got like bougie ramen. So that's what I got. I got bougie ramen. I never thought the words bougie ramen would come out of my mouth, but here we are. So I have to get the stove out. And once I get the stove out, I'm just going to boil up some water for ramen and then put my meal from the week in there. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for tonight. That is it. Man, we're going to go to bed real soon. But let me eat, and then we'll take care of anything that I need to take care of before I go to bed. Check out my bougie ramen. I had a meal of chicken and rice and vegetables, so I brought that with me. And I just made the ramen and then put it in that meal, and then we mixed it all together. So the ramen is hot and ready to eat. The other meal that I mixed it into is still cold from being pulled out of the cooler. So we just kind of mixed it together. So if it's like medium warm, I don't really care. I'm very tired. I just want to eat. And then I have to go over a shopping list for Lindsay tomorrow. And then I need to go to bed because I'm very tired. All right, let's eat. Also, the Sprite sugar-free zero iced tea and Sprite is diabolical. It's amazing. I wish I bought it. I looked at it for the past year and I just didn't buy it because I was like, if it's not good, I don't want to be disappointed. It's amazing. If you like Arnold Palmer, half tea, half lemonade, that Sprite iced tea, you are going to love it. All right, let's try out this bougie ramen. All right, it's actually really good. So I have to say, the bougie ramen is actually good. Like way better than top ramen. But I think it was like $4. And top ramen's like 89 cents. So like, it better be good for 4 times the price. And it is. It's really good. Is it $4? I don't know about that. All right, you know how ramen has the seasoning packet? This has a sauce packet. Sauce. Not seasoning, dried seasoning. Sauce. A liquid sauce. And it also had a packet of sesame seeds to sprinkle on the top. I still don't think that's worth $4, but... All right. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day out. It's going to be very warm. But we don't have to do anything. We just have to sit here, wait for Lindsay to get here. Lindsay will be here in a couple hours. And my man, Dallas, finally, we got our schedules to match up. 2 adults, working, families, all that nonsense. It's always hard to coordinate schedules, but my man Dallas finally came and picked up the bell tent from White Duck. So huge thanks to White Duck for sending me that tent and allowing me to give that tent away to a subscriber. Hopefully, White Duck will give me a good deal when we swap land and we need a bigger tent to replace this one. Anyways, you gotta throw in a little plug, a little plea there. Anyways, I'm just gonna make some coffee and sit here and do absolutely nothing, because if you don't move, the heat's not that bad. And if you think the heat is bad here, it's 12 degrees hotter down in Charlotte. So I'm glad we're up here. Once Lindsay gets up here, we'll unload everything that she's bringing up, some more food, and bringing up 2 more dogs. And that should be it. We'll go down in the river, and I'm going to go take a plunk down in the river and relax. That's what this weekend is all about. Just relaxing and enjoying the outdoors, even though it's very warm. So I'm going to brew this coffee and just relax, wait for Lindsay to get here. Oh, I know someone's going to ask. Someone is going to ask, what was the bougie ramen? Blue Dragon saucy noodles. Bougie ramen, because Harris Teeter is too bougie to sell top ramen like every other grocery store in the world does. Come on, Harris Teeter, you're not better than top ramen. Know your customers. Penny, who's here? Stay. You gotta stay here. Stay here, Penny. Stay here. Stay here, Penny. You gotta stay. I know you're gonna be super excited. Who's here, Pen? Go get him. Go see who it is. Go see who it is. It is very dark, and I'm keeping it that way, so you probably can't see us, but we just took a dip in the river with good old Doc Bonner's peppermint soap, which is quite amazing. Very, very fresh. Very fresh. So, done for the day, waiting for everything to dry out. We got a bunch of rain tonight, so just taking a little dip down in the river, cool off, get freshened up, and then that's it for us for tonight. Hey, happy 4th of July. We found a spot to hang out in the lake. What lake are we on?
Watauga.
Lake Watauga. We're in Tennessee. This is super nice. We were actually, I'll show you, literally right where that boat is. We came up here at like 12 o'clock. We were right out on that area right there. All right, anyways, let me reshoot part of this. While we were over there, we saw this spot over here. And this spot is super nice. You can see behind me. Big rocky area for the beach. There's only like 4 other groups of people over here. And there's no dogs. So we don't have to worry about the dogs getting in trouble. But while we were over there, I was like, man, how do you get over here? So the road is right there. You'll see some cars. All right, so the road is right there. So you come up the road this way, and up there, there's like only a spot for like 3 or 4 cars to park. And then the trail is over there. So you just walk down through the woods. And this is actually U.S. Forest land. So it's okay for us to be here. So I don't have to worry about getting in trouble or getting a ticket or anything like that. But I mean, mind you, the dogs probably are supposed to be on a leash, but there's no one else here. So there's only like, there's a family back here and there's a family way over there, and these folks just showed up a few minutes ago, so no big deal. So we're out here on the lake having a good time. I'm gonna go back out in the water and just relax. Happy 4th of July. I'm glad that we took a few minutes. We sat in the car and we sat in the truck, ate our sandwiches, had some chips, and dried off for a few minutes, waited for the rain to leave, and then we drove like halfway around the whole lake and finally came back, figured out where to park and how to get down here. And man, we found a good spot, so I'm happy. But I'm gonna get back in the water and just relax. You got some good sticks? Had to get a new stick. All right, y'all, we're done. We've been here for like 2 hours. Dogs are cooked. Sonny, look at Sonny. She's done. She's absolutely done. So we're gonna get out of here and go get some ice cream and then go back to camp. Then we get to wash off in the river again. I don't know why I enjoy washing off in the river, but I do.
Because it's what our ancestors did?
Yeah, it's what we did for hundreds of years. We'll continue to do until we actually get plumbing, which is not going to be for like 5 years. All right, anyways, we're done here. Lucy pissed in the lake.
Not mad at it.
Just squatted and peed in the lake. So
Hey.
it's good.
Where's Penny?
She's right behind her.
Come here,
She's
babe.
shitting. She's shitting.
Okay.
Penny's got to poop. She went in the bushes like a good girl. All right. Anyways, we're out of here. Let's pack up. Go. Nobody wants to see the truck.
I know, but I'm standing very down. I bet my head's like here.
Here we have to do this so everybody can see our nostrils. All right, everybody, it's time to say goodbye. We had a good 4th of July weekend. Went to the lake, Found a good spot.
Yep.
It rained,
Yeah, a little bit.
but it was okay.
Yesterday was okay. Friday sucked.
Friday sucked. Friday, it rained for like hours.
Yep.
Hours. So,
At least it was late.
yeah. We got a cloud coming overhead right now. So we're packed up just in time. So we're out of here. We have to go home, unpack, shower, go grocery shopping, meal prep for the week, and write workouts for the week.
I already did mine.
No, I did not. Yeah. Horse flies.
Because we're sweaty and gross.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So
bye.
we got to get out of here. Peace. You guys ready to see some wild North Carolina weather? Watch this. Look directly in front of me. What I'm about to drive into. There's literally like a wall of water in front of me. We're about to hit. I don't know if you guys can see it. Give it a couple seconds. I'm about to hit it. Watch this. That's wild. I could see it in front of me from like probably about 2 miles away. It's just a wall of water. Wow, this is bad. All right, I'm out of here. And then literally 10 seconds later, look at this. As if probably can't see, but there's it's a blue sky next to me, like perfectly blue sky. Like literally 3 minutes later. And traffic is coming to a dead stop. Oh, wow. Well, after a fun weekend of camping and a great day up on the lake in Tennessee, we are back home and it's time to go to bed. Food is cooked for the week and we are all very tired. It is awesome to be up at camp and I love going to camp and it totally like just resets me. I love it. But I also love coming home. It's nice to be home.